Hello Scorpio, welcome to your November 2018 general horoscope reading with moi. Scorpio, I'm starting this month with you guys. I just felt really called to begin with you. One reason being that it's your birthday, of course, so happy birthday to all of you Scorpios. It is your season, so live it up. And I saw this particular, I had a specific vision whenever I was meditating before I started this video. And I was really being drawn to garnet stones and amethyst stones. So I think there's some specific special properties within the amethyst stones and garnet stones that could be really beneficial for you Scorpios here in November. You know, one has to do with your third eye chakra and making sure that your psychic senses are in balance and are sharp. And then the garnet has to do more with the root chakra, making sure that you're grounding and really digesting that information and making sure that you're holding your ground, that you're not feeling out of control. So those properties and stones could be really beneficial. If you don't have them already, think about maybe getting some. So Scorpio, leave me a comment below, of course. Let me know how you're feeling. How are you going to spend your birthday? All that jazz. And before I get into the astrology and everything, I have to throw it out there because I'm really excited. I started a new series on my YouTube called Lion Light Laughs. And so it's the zodiac signs and comedies. So if you haven't seen those already, I've released a few of those a couple weeks ago. And so I'm really excited to bring a little bit more lightness and laughter. And, you know, we could all use a little bit more of that, right? So I've been having fun with them. So check it out. But here we go, Scorpio. So first, I want to cover some astrology as I finish shuffling your tarot cards here. So let's go over the first day I want you to take notice of, November 7th. November 7th is going to be the new moon in Scorpio, your sign. So with this new moon energy, the aspects are really positive. There's a lot of positive flow with this new moon in your sign. So intuitively, especially with the moon sextiling Pluto, your planet, the moon trining Mars, your co-ruler, and then the day before the sun is trining Neptune, there's some beautiful energy of, first of all, deep healing, healing from any old wounds, Scorpio, that can really be accomplished during this time and the whole waxing cycle. You may be experiencing some, you know, quickly paced and, you know, healing from wounds that have just been lingering for a while. And now's the time where those things, your psychic vision is being raised during this time too, Scorpio. So it's like you're almost getting some spiritual information and clarity on what it is you need to do, how the approach needs to be to achieve this healing. So, you know, pay attention to that around this time. Your sex drive, all of our sex drives are probably going to peak with this energy, with the Mars being trined as well. And so if you're a woman too, you might be a bit more fertile. So if you're wanting to get pregnant, then great. And if you're not, maybe take some more precautions, be a little extra responsible at this time. Imagination is being enhanced greatly at this time too, since the sun will be trining Jupiter. So any creative blockages, whoosh, those will be gone quite quickly. And then, whoop, oh wow, I have to, okay. First card out, Scorpio, the Magician. You're the Magician this month, woo! I like that. Means you can call in what you want. You have all the tools, all the resources you need at your disposal, Scorpio. Okay, so next I want you to pay attention to November 16th. Venus moves direct, which has been retrograde in your sign. And then Mercury will go retrograde on this day. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay out your cards. I do believe they are done. Well, actually, hold that thought. Let's finish the astrology. Sorry for my scatteredness. So, November 23rd is going to be the full moon. And this full moon will be in the sign of Gemini. So speaking of scattered, this Gemini full moon can do just that. Make our brains feel a little scattered, a little fuzzy since we have the Mercury retrograde going on. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So with this full moon energy, there is a sense and feeling I'm getting for all of us where there's going to be a lot of opposing ideas and ideas and patterns being challenged that are demanding compromise, demanding us to compromise with other people. See the other side of the coin. Okay, and conversations will be surfacing with this full moon for sure. But I would also recommend with this energy, you know, definitely take it easy with yourself and be easy on others as they're trying to convey their thoughts to you, because it may not come out as witty or as you or they would like it to come out as. Okay, so go easy on yourself and others. Here we go, Scorpio. Let's see what the rest of your intuitive message and focus is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of these since they're finished being shuffled. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and like shuffle you a bonus card for your top one here since it is your birthday season. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and start talking as well, Scorpio. So with the Magician being at the center of your reading, like I said, I can tell you right now, you have all the tools you need at your disposal, Scorpio, to manifest the outcome that you want in your birthday season. This is a beautiful, auspicious energy to see in your season. Now, you might be quickly manifesting and on the rise this month. And so you might be getting some of that opposing energy, others throwing some shade, some jealousy your way because you have the Seven of Wands popping up beside it over here. And so with the Seven of Wands, you know, this is about standing up to the challenges and the shade that is being thrown at you. It's just something to kind of be forewarned about, Scorpio. And you just holding your ground, staying true to your heart's purpose and what it is that you're trying to call in, bring in more of, you know, whether that's more relationships, more money. You know, now's the whoop. All right, you got two of them. Now's the time. All right, and then moving on here, Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and take you back up here with me. We have strength at the bottom of your reading. You know, so I'm getting the sense right off the bat, it being in this position, some of you Scorpios may, if you're dreaming or have a dream that comes up involving lions, it could be, you know, a spirit guide or a lion Leo friend coming in to check up on you and to assure you that you are being guarded and protected during your adventures this month and what it is that you are calling in. So that's one message that's coming through with this, but also with the Strength card showing up here. It's like you're getting that extra added courage. Your guides are giving you an extra boost. You know, the sun being in your sign. The sun is in your sign. So the sun is giving you that boost of strength and courage to keep pursuing this month and to stand up to those haters and to those people who are throwing some shade and being a little jealous, because you are going to be on the rise this month in your season, Scorpio. And so, you know, there's that. And, you know, with Strength showing up in this position too, it's about really tapping into, you're being asked to really tap into your heart's desire and acting from the heart. You know, with the Magician here being at the center too. Acting from the heart. Acting and asking for what you want from the heart. So make sure you take the time this month to really discover what that is. And when you do, when you ask for it, it's going to be delivered, Scorpio. You have the High Priestess showing up here next. And my goodness. Pay attention to your Scorpio new moon on the 7th, because the High Priestess is speaking of some spiritual affirmation coming through and being able to witness opportunities coming in. People, you know, start calling you, start messaging you, showing up at your door. You know, the High Priestess here is affirming that that new moon in your sign is bringing in some knowledge and some messages from those people. I'm getting that message that there's some friends and some close connections that are bringing in some of those confirmations and intuitive downloads for you. But also, this is like, it's very mystical and sort of magical energy, the High Priestess and the Magician being next to each other. So, you know, clearing out any of those old wounds and hurts is going to be easier for you in your season. And I'm getting, you know, you're getting some knowledge and clarity in how to do the next step or how to approach the other person. You're getting the how-to this month, big time. And remember, you have all the tools at your disposal, Scorpio. All the tools. You have the 7 of Cups up here showing up as well. Reiterating, you have so many connections, networking opportunities, and events showing up for you. That is what I'm getting with the 7 of Cups for you. You have the Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups showing up for clarity. Like, wow, Scorpio. Some of you may be meeting a fellow earth sign or a fellow water sign or an earth sign. You know, King and Queen come together like this, especially in a pairing, can speak of a very mature and solid relationship here for you. So, for those of you who are single, connection, finding someone who's really solid and responsible and in a good place. Looks great for you. Vice versa. You know, and your intuition, psychic senses are really, really heightened. And that's bringing you this sort of wealth of knowledge that is going to propel you forward quite quickly for a lot of you, Scorpio, quite quickly. Also, you know, with the Seven of Cups showing up here, pay attention to the messages that come through your dreams. High Priestess does rule over night as well, being the moon goddess. All right. Beautiful. You know, do some things for you too, like in the Strength card here. Do some pampering and some things for you. I'm going to draw a rune for final clarity, Scorpio. Okay. Radho. So Radho is saying things are going to move quite quickly for you in November. Things are moving. There's not going to be stagnant energy. It's not going to be just the still waiting energy. There's going to be a lot of downloads and movement coming in. Some of you might actually be called to physically move homes even. Okay, contracts look really good with this rune here too. Yeah. And you're being encouraged to get out, take moves, make those bold moves. I mean, if you look at these guys together too, they're about boldly standing up, boldly making moves. And you don't need to get caught up in your head about whether or not it's going to work out, Scorpio, because it looks really positive for you. So I hope your birthday month is fantastic, Scorpio. This is all the messages that came through. So I hope you use this guidance to the best of your ability. I'm sure you will. And so by the way, I started a Facebook page. So if you haven't yet, follow me on my Facebook page. I'm going to be sharing tips and information and all that jazz. All my services will be posted on there. So follow me on my Facebook. Link is below. The link to my Etsy shop is below in the descriptions box too, if you do want to do a personal reading with me. And yeah, I think that's it. Let me check my notes here because I feel like there's quite a bit for me to share. Yeah, that's it, Scorpio. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel too. It really does help support me and encourage me to keep doing what I'm doing for you. And you get updated and stuff as well. So Scorpio, have a fantastic month. And oh gosh, I knew I was forgetting something. The extended reading link for your oracle messages will be below. So it's a pick 3. I do the pick 3 and the extended reading so you can tune in and listen to your own intuition and pick which oracle message is calling to you before I go over it. So yeah, that extended video link will be below as well. So ta-ta for now, Scorpio. Have a blessed one.